Good morning. I hope you guys are having an amazing Monday morning. I'm having a great Monday morning. I cannot wait to talk about what we're here to talk about today, but I'm having a really great Monday morning, so I hope you guys are as well. What are we here to talk about? I am in my sports romance, hockey romance specifically hockey romance era. I have been eating up the Al Kennedy books, you guys know this. I have not gotten the newest Al Kennedy book, Body something. It's a new Al Kennedy hockey romance that came out that is not a part of one of her series. And Body Check, I think it's called. I can't wait to pick it up. I'm not really buying books right now because I have a birthday right around the corner. My birthday is like 2 weeks away. So I'm not really buying books right now. We're letting the birthday come. And so this is not Al Kennedy. This is Avery Keelan. And I've never read anything by her. But I was scrolling on Facebook while I was on my vacation. And her books came up suggested. In fact, her series, Rules of the Game, came up as suggested. And the first book is called Offside, and the second is called Shutout. And I read these books in like succession, like one after the other, in a couple of days. They were so freaking good. And the third book in this series comes out in August. I think it's August 8th. And I'm really freaking excited about it. But what are these books about? Okay. Offsides is primarily the story of Chase and Bailey. So Chase plays for a hockey team. I'm not going to remember the name of the colleges. Bailey goes to like Collingwood, and Chase plays for their opposing hockey team. I can't think of it. It starts with a B. I can see it in my head. Baylor, something like that. And he plays for that hockey team. And Bailey was dating a Luke, who is like the captain of the Collingwood hockey team. Well, Luke and her break up on her 21st birthday in like the opening chapter of this book. And it is just bad. She is just wrecked. Her roommates are other hockey player girlfriends for Collingwood. And so she's feeling ostracized by her friends. Everything. It's just her life has been flipped upside down by this Luke breakup. And she meets Chase on a whim at a bar. Two of her friends who work for the newspaper, like the school newspaper with her, convince her to go out to this new club called Excess. And this club plays a role in both of these books. And so they go out to Excess, and she meets Chase there, and Chase comes on to her. She gets belligerently drunk because she just got broken up with by her boyfriend. And Chase takes care of her rather than trying to get in her pants. And those two become like friends, like buddies. So they flirt back and forth, and situations kind of keep putting them in the same situation, kind of in the same, what am I trying to say here? Situations keep putting them in each other's path. That's what I'm trying to say here. And she also notices that it makes Luke really jealous, and her former friends pissed off whenever she's with him. So she convinces him to like come pick her up and take her on like a faux date just to piss them off because he's like the enemy. He plays for the other team. So it turns into love, and they decide to date, and of course. And there's a bunch of stuff that happens. I don't want to spoil the whole book, but there's a lot of ups and downs, and Chase's past kind of comes back to bite him because he was a man whore before Bailey. And so they her former ex-boyfriend and former friends kind of try to use that as, see, we told you he wasn't a good guy. Look what he did. And it's drama, but it's good, and the spice is good, and the romance is good. Chase is an absolute sweetheart. We love Chase Carter in this house. And I really, really liked Offsides. And then Shutout is the second book, and it is another one of Chase's teammates' books, Tyler. And he lives with Chase in this house. You have Chase and Dallas, whose girlfriend is Siobhan, and they're like a set couple by the first book. And then Tyler lives in this house, and Chase's sister has to come stay with them because she's switching to their school, Boyd, I think it is, not Baylor, Boyd. And she's switching to their college because Chase and her mother has cancer. She's just been diagnosed, and she wants to be closer to home. She's coming from like Arizona or something. So she's kind of restarting over with friends and everything, and she needs a place to stay. So she stays with Chase, Dallas, and Tyler. Well, we come to find out very early on that Tyler and Serafina, that's Chase's sister's name, Serafina, but they call her Sarah a lot in the book, hooked up on Halloween at a masquerade party at XS. They didn't know who each other was, though, because it was a masquerade party, so they were wearing costumes. He was dressed as Hades, and she was dressed as Tinkerbell. And they hooked up in the bathroom. It was incredible. Like, it was the hottest sex of either of their lives. Neither of them have been able to be with anybody else since. And as soon as Serafina gets moved in, Tyler's never met her before. He's like, oh crap, you're Tinkerbell. And she's like, you're Hades. And now they are trying to keep it a secret from Chase that they hooked up. But they're becoming very good friends, and they're starting to hook up secretly because they just are crazy about each other. They really like each other. And yeah, they're trying to keep it a secret from Chase. And it's very casual, and friends with benefits is kind of what they keep calling it. But of course, Chase finds out, and then you'll have to read the book to find out what happens. But that one was really good too. I gave both of these 5 stars. If you like hockey romance, this is not an author I had heard of, Avery Keelan. Check out the Rules of the Game series. I really liked Offside and Shutout. And then, like I said, the third book is coming out in August. It is not on Kindle yet, so I don't know the name of it, but I saw something on Goodreads. It was like a blank cover, and it said coming August 8th. So I'm really excited and hoping. Actually, I think it's another teammate of Chase's book. I think I know what 2 characters it's about. It's very hinted at, like they just kind of casually meet in the second book. So I'm really hopeful. And I will give you guys a review of it and let you know if it's as good as the first 2 when it comes out, because I loved these first 2 books. They were super fun. The banter in hockey romances have been so good for me lately. I love a romance with good banter because my own relationship has a lot of banter and teasing in it. And when you're friends with your partner as well as like romantically involved with them, I just think it's top tier relationships. I really do. But yeah, so that is my review of the Rules of the Game series thus far by Avery Keelan. I really, really loved it. They were both 5 stars for me. If you have read like Al Kennedy stuff and things like that, if you've read Unsteady, Collide, those kind of books, give this series a check out. I bet you'll love it. But yeah, I will see you guys hopefully again next Monday. I'm not trying to like rush things, but hopefully I will see you guys next Monday with another book review or haul or something. I'm sure you'll get a birthday haul from me. All the books that I get for my birthday. But yeah, I love you guys so, so much. Thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing, all of the above. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.